Yeah.
You know, and then when he came in your presence, you knew God was in your presence.
Yes,
you took
yes.
notice
Yeah.
of him and what he had to say.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a no-nonsense person.
Mm-hmm.
Just always very respectable and demanded respect without even asking.
Yeah.
You know, and I really appreciated and admired his intimacy with God.
Mm-hmm.
And you knew when you talked to him and he was talking to you about the Lord that they were best friends.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he always had something to say that was just made so much sense, and it was so practical, it was so basic and just so loving and so gentle and tender. He was just a man's man, and I appreciated him. And even over the years when you didn't see him as much, you knew his presence. You know, you knew you were one body, one spirit, one God, and one Savior, and just all things in common. He never wavered, he never changed that once he came to know the Lord. And just in the few times or as years went by and you didn't see him as much, and when you did see him or came together, he was still the same Tom. You know, he knew how to love God. He knew how to love people. He knew how to give of himself to people. He knew when to do it, how to do it. And even with words, he knew what to say, what not to say. And you could tell he was always in thought about it. Always, it just wasn't something he would just blurt out just to have something to say. He put thought into it. It was, you knew he was serious. That's why he was so no nonsense. And, you know, I appreciated Tom. And yes, as Dr. Twitty said, we shall miss him. But I'm happy for Tom today. I am so happy. And that he came among the saints and shared with us as sisters and brothers, and as all things were in common. And shared with us his fears and his weaknesses and his shortcomings, and also too his